Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and welcome to Resident Evil on the Game Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I have noticed a lot of people like the Call of Duty on the DS systems, or just in general playing games that you wouldn't expect to see on a underpowered or sometimes obscure system video take off here, but a lot of people really like it, and I figured, because I really like doing it too, by the way, it allows me to look into these games and, you know, not being an asshole about it or anything. Sometimes, yes, maybe more so than the rest, but I do like looking into this stuff because it does amaze me how some of these big budget, big title games actually make it out to these smaller handhelds or devices or anything like that, or weaker systems. And ladies and gentlemen, today I will show you the first Resident Evil game on the Game Boy, or the Game Boy Color, whatever you want to go on about it. So a lot of people might know this already. It's not like it's, you know, brand new, hot off the presses or anything, but what it is essentially an almost finished version of the original Resident Evil game. In some ways, you can actually play the game to completion, but there are certain events in the area, like certain events in the game, where you cannot cross through unless you use certain cheat devices, or you address memory a different way in order to access certain areas. Unless you do some of that kind of stuff, this is not a game you can fully complete on your own, but it is almost finished, and it's pretty impressive considering the fact that this is on a Game Boy, ladies and gentlemen. Far leagues weaker than the PlayStation, which this game debuted on. And of course, Resident Evil has gone through several remakes and remasters and re-releases on multiple different systems. Resident Evil as a whole is the biggest whore on every console ever. It might say it's exclusive, but that bitch is lying, motherfucker. It is on everything. Look at RE4, for example. It's on a fucking Zebo. Whatever the fuck that is, right? But, ladies and gentlemen, this is Resident Evil 1. The only reason I'm really covering this right now is because in Vegas last week, when I was there, we were playing the ever-living shit out of the Origins collection of Resident Evil 1, which is on the PS4, PS3, 360, Xbox One, PC. Again, fucking horror to every console out there. But this is Resident Evil 1 on the motherfucking Game Boy. I was trying to make a really cool transition, you know, just doing one of those clicks that I always do, but I forgot that I didn't have the game loaded. But ladies and gentlemen, this is right here, Resident Evil on the Game Boy. Long intro asides, of course, if you don't even load it, it just loads up scenes, which, by the way, some of these people might be able to remember where it's from, but it's pretty impressive seeing how some of these exist and how fucking beta level they look. So, you might not have heard, but I'm going to reset the game real quick. I'm going to make sure I have the ever-lovely headset on because I do want to hear this myself, ladies and gentlemen. The crowning why my life exists for this game, almost, in a way. Let me just fucking set this up real quick. Holy shit. If we go to the quick menu real quick, restart, listen. Oh boy, ain't that just the finest audio you've ever heard? Man, Resident Evil is hell of a title. So this is the Game Boy version, of course, no option menu to look at. We can open up the load game. And you'll notice it has 4 slots, which, by the way, for Game Boy games, is still a pretty big deal to have battery saves and whatnot. But I can't get over that. Every fucking time I hear that. You have no idea. I've heard that like 20 times before recording. It's gotten to me. But let's go to new game. All right. Now, much like the original Resident Evil, you can pick between Chris Redfield or Jill Valentine. Chris is a little harder option, and Jill is a fair amount, if you ask me, easier than Chris. But I've been playing Chris again on the fucking PS4 like crazy, so I'm just going to go and pick Jill Valentine. Of course, starting it sounds like you're playing Metal Gear or something on the MSX, but here we go. It starts off with the exact intro, and you're going to be shocked at how close it looks. Again, you can tell it's a beta version with that code on the top left. But, it's impressive. It's impressive. It's jarring. Jesus Christ. But here we go. We've got Barry, and if you look closely, Barry just has his dick hanging out the entire time. I know it's his belly button, but, like, from this angle, like, just... I know I keep these thumbnails zoomed in, but that's his motherfucking dick, and we know this. Now, of course, we have Wesker, Barry, and Jill. They're trying very hard to look like they do. Of course, you notice one thing, only one character is moving at a time, because this is the Game Boy we're talking about. But it's got the original sort of not voice acting, unfortunately. But it's got all the dialogue. Maybe it's Chris, Wesker says. All right. Now, Jill, can you go? It's on this off pace where, like, I don't know. I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner too, you know. That's Barry. A lot of people like Barry from the Resident Evil universe. I mean, how could you not? He's like the most lovable bastard imaginable. But here we go. Again, it always looks like Barry just has his fucking dick hanging out. Once you look at that, like, perceptively, you will never ever unsee it. All right, but let's go, okay? And Wesker tells us to stay alert. I'm not going to put any spoilers here, but Jill goes. All right, and the adventure begins. Now, as always, I love how they got all the fucking thing down to. You'll be surprised. They got almost everything, but the dining table that was in the original release. But, of course, you can hear right now, it might be very perceptively quiet. That's because this game barely has any fucking audio to it. All right, but Barry's like, it's a dining room. Yeah, I got you, Barry. All right, he's going to walk off, and the game begins. Now it's got background music. Apparently it just doesn't have it during the cutscenes or whatever. But, okay, we go to the start menu. It's going to straight up just throw us the fucking giant pause right there. Not really what we're hoping for. Let's go to select. You can see that the exact, like, menu structure is already there. You go to, like, file. You can, like, go all the way down to basically the ends of the book. And you got all 3 files right over there. You've got a very amazing JPEG. Not even a JPEG, really. Of Jill's face. She's doing pretty good. Not fine, just good right now. Alright, and, she's got her Beretta. Her combat knife. I think the Beretta has 2 more, like an extra R, I assume. And she's got her F8 spray. We're gonna go to the Beretta. Oh my god, I'm totally gonna be screwed over right now. We're gonna go to the Beretta. Right. Oh my fucking god, I'm screwing this up right now. I don't even know why I'm putting so much emphasis on Beretta. Alright, but let's go to check. By the way, I know the original game had a lot of checking puzzles. I don't really know how it's gonna work out here. We're gonna go and equip our Beretta. Alright, we got our Beretta there. We're going to exit and proceed with the game. And I'm going to go over here again. The dining table is fucking missing. It's impressive how they got this game working the way that it does. There's Barry. I don't know what the hell his sprite looks like right now. What is this? I don't know, Barry, you tell me what it is. It looks like very... Oh man, you can't sit there and pass that off as blood. Come on now. What is this? It's actually amazing how they got it. Alright, hope this is not Chris's blood. It just looks like a fucking... Looks like one of those hot air, like... This looks like one of those hot water bags you keep under your stomach when you're... Or like under your head or something when you're sick. Alright, let's go over here and check the emblem. Yeah, I'll take the emblem. Oh yeah. Item included. Well, I don't want to exclude any items. That would not be very politically correct of me, now would it? Alright, let's go into the door here over here. And let's see what our first zombie encounter will look like. Again, it's impressive they even got all the doors and everything in there too. And it's crazy how the map is. Like, it's not as detailed as the PS1, but obviously we're looking at a beta version of this game, so... Pretty impressive stuff here. And this is where the... Oh boy, the OG Zamble. Oh man, we got it. Alright, I think the Zamble is gonna try and kill us right now. No, you can't kill me, Zamble. I got my fucking... What the hell is that pea shooter around? That's so stupid. Wait, what the hell is going on here? I don't want... No, Zamble, leave me alone. It's like trying to make out with me right now. Get off. No. Oh god, you have no idea how hard it is. You can't even, like, gauge where the hell the actual shot is. I'm sucking horribly at Resident Evil. Oh my god. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the most embarrassing thing I've ever had in my life. I died to the first Zamble on Resident Evil. For the first time in my life, I've actually died to the first zombie. Am I embarrassed? Yes. Will I cut this out? No. Because as embarrassing as it is, I'm glad you saw it. I'll be back. Alright, Zamble, round 2, motherfucker. Oh god, it's so impossible to hit this motherfucker, dude. You have no idea. Is it dead? No, just die already. Okay. Holy shit, dude, I totally forgot. Okay, so like... Sorry. Every time you fucking... Hold on, wait, no, fuck that. Wait, let me load this. I'm sorry, I totally forgot that. Like, I only tested this for the beginning for a second, but I totally fucking forgot. Every time you kill a Zamble in the beta version of this game, it doesn't actually fucking die. Well, it does, but they didn't program a fucking death animation into it. So, what you're... Oh shit, oh god, no. No, I'm trying to get like a perfect, like, thumbnail-esque shot here. No, okay, equip this. Please don't let me die to the fucking Zamble 2 times in a row. I'll never be able to live with myself. Oh my god, it's like impossible to turn the fuck away from this thing, dude. So basically, every time you kill a zombie in this game, it doesn't actually fucking die. Or, well, it does. It does. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it dies. But it only kneels because it never programmed the zombie to actually be dead. So basically, you get this awkward look of the zombie, just staring you down, dude. I don't know why, but it's fucking hilarious. They just added the kneel and that's it. Like just the kneel. Because even in the game, they don't ever fucking kneel. So why does it say? Why didn't they just animate it straight up dead? You know, is what my issue is. But the zombie's dead, and you can kind of aim in multiple directions. By the way, I gotta say, so you can still equip the shotty and get the criticals. But let's continue on. All right, it's so fucking weird, dude. It's so fucking weird. Why the fuck would they even do that? It's so stupid. I don't even know why, it's always just so funny to me. Oh, Jill is doing horrible right now. Here, let's bring her back to good. Alright, let's continue on with the RE adventures. Alright, which, by the way, none of the areas over here are really going to be that accessible, so we're going to go to the, we're going to the first store that I think most people who play this game do anyways. So let's get out over here. Oh, there's Barry, and we could have actually walked out, and Barry could have gotten some kills on the Zamble initially, which is probably the best way to handle things initially. If you're, oh god, oh no, the Zamble's coming out. No, that was actually dead. I'm sorry. Come on, Barry, do something. Let me take care of this. Man, Barry didn't even fire his gun. I just love how they kneel. Why? What the fuck is this, dude? It's just it just kneels to the ground and is just staring up into the heavens like this. Fucking Barry. Put your dick back in, dude. Come on now. I love how they disappear too, the Zamble's just gone. Zamble don't even want to be in this. Alright, let's go back up to the other room. I don't know how much of this I'm really gonna play, but I'm gonna sit through as much as I really can and then call it wraps when the video seems too terribly long. But of course you can see that it's got all of the story elements to this motherfucker too. It's actually straight up. It's not even a bad game, it's straight up good. I'll be honest with you, okay, this isn't the best way to play Resident Evil. Alright, you probably want to play the remake. And if you want to play the original, you have the PC version and the PS1 version. Hell, the DS version's pretty good too, Deadly Silence. But I think people who really enjoy the original should totally play this game, dude. It's actually pretty fucking cool. The fact that they got this game working the same way they do. I love how this whole investigation phase is all done through a cutscene, whereas you could actually do it on your own in the original. Find anything, Jill? No, Barry, I didn't find anything. And if the audio doesn't change, I think I'm gonna fucking straight up rip my eardrums out and make sweet, sweet love to them, just to get this fucking music out of my head. Cause god damn it, it's so ear-piercingly numb. Straight up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on either. I just wish this had voice acting, even in some way. I know that's way too much to ask out of a Game Boy cart, but for anybody who remembers the original RE's voice acting, it was downright amazing. Probably the best voice acting in video games, hands down. Amazing. Brilliant voice acting. You know, I could listen to that while eating a Jill sandwich any day. Oh my god, take this lockpick? Master of unlocking. Oh my god, I wish I could fucking hear it. I just wish I could hear that in the voice acting. Alright, Barry, you can fuck off right now. You can sort of see Jill's face is just one... It's just one pixel for her mouth. That's all they could afford. Does she have a fucking Smurf beard or something, too? What the hell? Alright, Barry. It looks like he's just straight up wearing a gimp suit right now. What the fuck, dude? Alright, let's continue with the... Oh my god, I gotta love this camera transitioning going on. It's sometimes she's literally a pixel on the TV, and sometimes she's 3 pixels, so you get a bounty. Again, you gotta say, these environments are pretty fucking well detailed for what they are. By the way, that's the mansion map up there. Which is gonna be interesting, because I want to see how the map works. I've never seen the map in this game. So, hold up. Wait. Shit. God damn it. Oh my god, the tank controls are absolute AIDS. God damn you, Jill! Just push. Swear to God, you are actually literal fucking. Okay, all right. You know what? All right, I see this how. Okay. I mean, you're basically just walking against it. You look stupid. But hey, you know, whatever floats your boat, right, Jill Valentine? Alright, let's grab the map. Will you take the map? It looks more like a blue post-it note, but yeah, I'll include the item in my inventory, without a doubt. Alright, wait. To open up the map, let me go hit select. Oh, there it is. That's, okay, there we go. That's the map, alright. Alright, pretty bare bones as fuck, but let's go. Let's go into this area. Alright, now this is where the dogs are gonna show up and try to molest us, but I've never been scared of the dogs in the... Oh, wait, they don't even have windows. Wait, are those windows? Oh, you can't just lie to me and say those are windows. Now, come on, even Jill's confused. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait, no, I don't think the dog's bust in yet. Alright, well, we can just fuck off then. Again, I love how they have almost everything in the game. Sure, it's like not the same quality, but goddamn, is it so well done though? Oh, that's a what the hell is that? That looks like a fucking looks like Leisure Suit Larry's fleshlight. What the hell? Looks like a goddamn key. I can't even pick it up. Oh shit, I can't pick it up. Oh, that was straight up a herb. Wait, oh my god, I can't... Is this where I can find the shotgun? Oh my god, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be great, dude. Oh wait, I love how the door doesn't show up when you go into that transition. So you can kind of see where the game's unfinished, right? Like, obviously I'm not fucking going mentally insane right now. Okay. Oh, there's no Zamble to worry about. Again, if the music doesn't change, I will fucking kill something. Now you can kind of almost see where the buttons stop, because you use the same button to aim that you also do to run, which is going to be kind of it's going to be annoying as shit when I gotta actually do quick movements and stuff. Alright, I think I can go into here. I want to get at least the shotgun, you know? Oh wait, no, this is a shotgun room. This is where I'm gonna read the Jill Sandwich line. Oh my god, if I can even control this, right? Like, you know, you can complain about tank controls all you want, you will stop your complaining once you play this game, though. Oh my god, that's a shotgun? Looks like a fucking Nerf dildo to me. I'll take it, though. That's not a shotgun. That's not even close to a shotgun. That's not even close, dude. Will you put the shotgun back? Hell no, I won't put the shotgun back. Let me actually switch to it. No! Wow, that's the most jarring pause screen imaginable. Let me actually, check the shotgun. Alright. It's a Remington. Let's equip the shotgun. Alright, well, she doesn't have any change, but... Oh, whoa! Actually, she does! When you equip it, it definitely has a different, like, definitely has a different model to it. But she doesn't look like she's carrying around perceptively. Which kinda sucks, you know, but hey. It's something. Alright, now this is where I'm gonna be having the classic... Oh no, I'm screwed. What's going on? I don't know, Jill, look ahead of you. Look above. No. That's so weird. Barry looks like he's levitating horizontally now. Barry, help me, please, the door won't open, quick! Stay away! Like, it's even missing the sound effects or the audio when you're in danger. It's so jarring! Alright, well... Barry, let me out. Hurry, this way! Alright. And now this is where I'm gonna be reading. Let me, please, let me read this. Why does it give me the door open shit? Such a weird experience. It's so, I love it. Wait. Oh. Wow. Wow, game. I was hoping for something like that and you just took it away. Let me see how this shotgun shoots. That is actually the most depressing shotgun fire I have ever seen in my 22 years of living. It's like the shotgun just fired out and said, I'm not even gonna try. Oh, Zamble. Oh, fuck you, Zamble. Oh, no, damn it. It's so confusing. Oh, wait, dude, that's 2 shotgun shells. No Zamble takes 2 shotgun shells. Alright, I don't have to worry about them being crimson heads, because they're just kneeling forever. Alright, let's make it to the first, save box. I mean, I guess, okay, that was kind of weird, or something like, oh no, Zamble! No, leave me alone, Jesus Christ, I don't want to know! What the fuck is this? What? And it wasn't even grabbing me, I was just like, What? What in the fuck is life right now? Dude, it didn't even grab me. It just straight up looked at me and said, just like, die. God damn it, dude. I got wasted to the Zamble again. I shouldn't have, though. But you see that one before him? It took 2 shotgun shells. 2 shotgun shells. What is life? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end that right over there. Brief little look at Resident Evil on the Game Boy. I actually cannot play more of that because as impressive as it is, they got that much of Resident Evil on the Game Boy of all systems, a system that is known for severe space limitations if you're putting shit like this in. Very impressive, very impressive. But again, it's the same system that has brought us, you know, the amazing Legend of Zelda Oracle of Season, those games, and the ever-lovely Pokemon franchise, you know, Pokemon Reds and Blues and Golds and Silvers and Crystal. So I can't really, wait, I'm forgetting Super Mario Land, 6 Golden Coins, my personal all-time favorite, Wario. Whatever, man, the Game Boy has a lot of amazing games, okay? I'm not going to shill out for that right now. But that was Resident Evil, unfinished, by the way, on the original Game Boy. Would I have loved to see it on there? No, because clearly you could tell the amount of effort, the amount of concessions they've had to make, which is one of the reasons why the game was never actually released for the system in the first place. Now, they have Resident Evil Gaiden on the system as well, which is definitely very impressive. And if you want to look at that, let me know in the comment section below. But this video has gone on far too long. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I enjoy making them. Of course, I will never get the image of Barry with his dick hanging out in the Game Boy version. But then again, I have a strange fixation on that, which I know I need medical attention for because nobody should have a strange fixation on that. But that being said, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. Let me know what you thought about it. And don't worry. For those people wanting more Call of Duty on weird-ass platform videos, I have something just in time. Hopefully it'll be here before Infinite Warfare comes out. Who even fucking cares? I don't know. I was trying to be all cool and meta about it, but I just bought an N-Gage. And you know what's on the N-Gage? Call of Duty! You'll see it one day. And Elder Scrolls. But this is me, Mudahar, and I am out.